Hi, good morning, girls. First of all, well done on your first week down. Really hope you enjoyed it and that you're learning more and more stuff. And yeah, like I said at the beginning of the week, this week is definitely physically the easiest week. It's a lot of mobility stuff that we've gone through, and as the week progressed, then you've obviously, we stepped it up a little by yesterday. We were deadlifting and bench pressing, and yeah, so the next week is going to take a step up even more so. But I'm really happy that we got the basics down, the fundamentals down. So I wanted to put this video together to just approaching the whole topic of nutrition and how to eat as best as you can for what you're wanting to achieve. So no, this before we start this isn't an exact science. It's a little bit of trial and error, but it's a really, really good starting point. And a lot of people, they get a little bit freaked out because they realize they can actually eat more food than what they think, and still lose fat. So bear with me, and I'll explain this as I go through. But there's reasons for this. And yeah, so I'm going to give you the link to this. It's a website called healthyeater.com, and it's really, really good and pretty accurate calorie and macro calculator. If you don't know what macros are quite simply protein, carbs, and fats. So anything we eat, be it chocolate cake or chicken breast and broccoli, they obviously have a calorie count, and the calories are broken into those three separate categories: either protein, carbs, or fats. And we need each of them. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, we go onto this page, really simple. And all you're going to do is plug in your details here. So I'm going to plug mine in. It's my age, 33. I'm obviously a male. Weight, at the minute, I'm 97. And make sure you press kilos here on the right. Height, again, if you don't know your height in inches and centimeters, then you can obviously just convert that on Google. I'm 183 centimeters. Now here, we're just going to select normal, all right, for this formula. Now lean mass, oh God, this is a huge topic in itself, but this is just to base on what your lean muscle percentage is. Now, again, that's very, very hard to calculate, so I'd really not worry about it. So we're just going to select normal here. Now as you go down activity level, we're just going to select moderate. Now this is only for the time being. We're actually going to, from when we recalculate this in a couple of weeks, we're going to press very active, because obviously the intensity of our training sessions are going to go up. And I'm also going to get each of you to do training outside of our sessions together as well, which again, I'll do another video about later on. But for the moment, we'll just press moderately active. Now, your goals. So we'll start, and again, I know most of you will want it to be fat loss. So we're going to start losing fat loss, but if you're wanting to, again, maintain or although keep your weight the same, but increase your muscle mass and lose body fat, then you can also press gain here. Sorry, my screen. But we'll start with the loss, or with lose first of all. I know before you calculate here, we're just going to scroll down, all right? Now, you can ignore this spot because ultimately it doesn't matter how many meals per day you eat. It's just an old wives' tale or old bodybuilding urban myth type thing. So you can have one meal a day, or you can have 5 meals a day. It actually makes very little difference. But what I do want you to do is adjust this protein bar down here. So we've low, normal, and high. We're going to press high. And that's really, really important for us because of the training we're doing. We're doing a lot of weight training, and we need a good intake of protein to help repair the muscles from our training sessions and to fuel them. So it's a bit of a 2-for-1. So we need to make sure we've adequate protein intake here. So select that, and we're just going to go up here and calculate our macros. So because I've already done this already, mine are already pre-filled. So your overarching, well, this is for me obviously, and I'm a bit different to the rest of you. For me to start losing body fat, I need to eat pretty much 2,500 calories. Now that is pretty much spot on, because at the moment per day I'm eating about 3,000, and that may seem an awful lot, but my activity levels are quite high. I've high levels. My body fat's relatively low, and I've a decent amount of muscle mass. So I need a lot of calories to keep me ticking over. And from here, our macros are then broken down. So we 39, well, 40% of our calories coming from carbs along here. 35% of our calories coming from protein, and again, that's a number that I usually use as baseline as well. So that is absolutely spot on. And then 25% of our calories coming from fats. Now, this is a really good split. So this is what's called this is pretty much a 35, 40, 25 split, and obviously that adds up to 100, which is our total calorie intake. Now, our calories are the most important thing. So once we get them, then we're good. So if we're talking priorities, so obviously, so if I go over this amount and my aim is to lose body fat, then I'm not going to. And it's as simple as that. So once I'm in and around there, I'm all good. The next most important thing, so going down my list of priorities, is making sure my protein is in check. Oops, sorry. Again, because I want to lose fat and not muscle, right? So when we're dieting, when we're in a calorie deficit, it's very easy for our bodies to lose muscle. So you can end up, yes, losing weight, but you still end up getting skinny fat. You won't have any tone. You still, you look gaunt, you look weak, you still look jiggly. So making sure you have enough protein in your diet so that the body retains our lean muscle and fuels and repairs it from our training, where we hold on to that and we lose our body fat. And that's exactly what we want. So this is a really, really good starting point, girls. It's really, really, well, like I said, it's not an exact science, but it is pretty accurate. Like I said, this is a really good starting point for me, but only because I've tracked my calories in the past, and I know what works and what doesn't work for me. Now, a lot of you might think, oh my God, that's a hell of a lot of carbs. Yeah, it is, ultimately, but carbs don't make you fat. Like, sugar doesn't make you fat, chocolate doesn't make you fat, wine doesn't make you fat. All the things that we love, takeaways don't. It's too much of these things that make us fat. So if we keep, like I said, priority-wise, if we keep our calories in check, then we're all good. Okay? So that's just a little bit video on how to calculate it. So I'm going to follow this up with an email with a link to an app called MyFitnessPal. I'm sure you've heard of it before. That's a really, really good calorie and macro tracking app. It'll really help you get guidelines on what you're currently eating and where you are. I'm going to also give you ideas on how to prep your food, on breakfast, lunch, just ideas and stuff like that. And one other thing is, yes, I'm also going to send you a link to my app, which is my own app. So I'm going to get you guys to download that. So from there, I can then upload your training plan outside of our current training. I'll upload your meal plan, and we really get the ball rolling on all the stuff that you need to do outside of our training. So thanks for listening, girls. Please let me know if you've any questions. I'm here to help. And I will see you all, girls, on Tuesday morning. All right, take care. Bye.